Man, you really hate to lose, don't you?
Let's take the shot.
Well, can you tell me the score? Who's winning?
Carlton, but who cares? Take the shot.
So, is this putting you off?
Not at all.
I don't want to distract you. Lucky.
What's the state like tonight, Chrissy?
Oh, well, you're never going to find out, are you, the way you two keep dawdling? Kitchen closes in 20 minutes.
Yeah, well, what's keeping Joe and PJ?
Well, I don't know, couples, you know, they lose track of time. There's a table for two if you want it.
Yeah, why not? I'll order some drinks.
Why don't you just grab the bull by the horns and ask her out?
Stay out of it, you. I was thinking of asking her out on the weekend, but...
She likes you. If you wanted to say yes, you've actually got to ask her.
Ask her what?
I'll get that table for two right now.
I just wanted to ask you a question.
Okay.
Sorry. Constable Evan Jones. Who? Okay, we're on our way. It's a cold burg on Sugden Road. A Jed Stone.
Are you kidding?
Well, I was supposed to know who that is.
Came home and it was like this.
Have you checked what's been taken?
A couple of hundred in cash, some good CDs and DVD player.
This man was, without a doubt, one of the best players the Hawks ever had. Seriously. He's being modest. I went to all your games with my brothers. They're mad footballers. They don't play anymore, but, sorry, crazed fan.
Ah, I've had a good run. Figured I'd come home, see what goes on. There's got to be more to life than footy, right?
Not according to my brothers.
Look, if you could get back to us with a list of all the items taken, especially the CD titles.
Sure. And, Susie, if you're that keen on Hawthorn, why don't you come along and see a game with me sometime? Shouldn't be any problem swindling a couple of freebies. I could show you around the rooms, meet a few players. President's lunch, bit of fun.
Are you kidding?
Can't make any promises about this weekend, but, well, I'll see what I can do, eh?
Well, anytime is fine with me. They called him the outlaw, didn't they, boss, when he played for the Muddies?
That's right. What are you on about?
Jed Stone.
Yeah, I went to every game he played for the Hawks.
He played on the wing for the Mudlarks before the Hawks picked him up.
And then he was centre-half forward for a couple of seasons.
Broke every rule in the book, but he could kick and mark like he was born to it. I didn't know he was back in town.
So how did he do his name?
Tackle he made training.
That's a bit of an anticlimax.
I bet he wishes he went out during a big game.
They say he's as much of a mongrel at practice as he was out on the paddock.
Yeah, I can believe that.
It's a tragedy, boss. I mean, he had to have medial cartilage removed. They found osteo in the knee joint. This Berg's the last thing he needs.
There's not all that much property taken. Furniture slashing's a bit of a worry. Entry via a ground floor window using a glass cutter. Does that remind you of anybody?
Stuart Burgess, released 2 weeks ago, did 9 months in Barwon for burglary and theft. Same memo as the job at Jed's.
Never got into vandalism, though, as far as I know.
Always the first time.
Put his address down as the Steve Packet. Worth having a chat.
Hey, boss, is it all right if Jonesy and I stay on this one?
Yeah, go ahead.
Burgess wasn't there, boss. The manager said he mentioned something about Hetherington Park, so Susie and I are going to check it out.
Receive that 208.
So, what did you want to ask me last night?
When?
At the pub. I thought you wanted to ask me something.
Yeah, I don't remember. It's no big deal.
Well, I thought maybe you were going to ask me out.
Was a thought.
Okay. I'm actually saying yes.
What?
Yes.
What about... When are you sure?
Yes, I am. When?
Well, we both got Sunday off.
Sunday, then.
Respect you as a person and as my and be true to you as my chosen
partner.
Here we go, uninvited guests.
We heard you were released, Mr. Burgess.
Yes, so?
We'd just like a chat, sir. We can wait if you're not finished here.
Hang on, we're rehearsing our wedding.
It's cool, Dana, we're done here.
No, it's not. What are you even doing here? Stewie hasn't done anything wrong.
Just a word down at the station when you can spare us a few moments.
There's no way I'd risk things with Dana. I mean, you've seen it. How lucky am I, eh?
Well, she waited for you to get out of prison. That's pretty lucky.
So, Stewie, who's paying for your wedding?
Dana and me.
Oh, I thought it was tradition for her parents to help out.
Yeah, well, Dana and I are doing it alone, which is fine by me.
This way, mate.
How long do you reckon this will take?
Just take a seat.
So, where were you between 7:30 and 9:30 last night?
In my room at the Steam Packet Hotel.
That's pretty extravagant, staying in a hotel, just out of prison, trying to pay for a wedding.
Seen the Steam Packet lately? Believe me, even I can afford it.
Anyone else in the room with you?
Just Dana. We watched TV for a bit, then went to bed.
Didn't go any Sugden Street at all?
No. Dana can vouch for me the whole night.
Do you know a Jed Stone?
Jed Stone, the local hero. Yeah, I know him. Went to school with him.
Not a friend of yours?
No, I'm just not a footy fan, I guess.
Yeah, well, whoever did the burg at his place must be a big fan of yours.
Why's that?
Same MO.
Wasn't me.
Do you own a knife?
A knife? Me?
Do you?
No. Cut the glass, open the latch, in and out, clean and quick. That was me.
Well, nothing on the Mrs-to-be, Dana O'Leary.
Well, she seems pretty straight to me. And if she is, maybe he's going straight these days as well.
She comes from a nice local family, doesn't she?
Yeah, who don't seem to approve of her choice of groom and aren't helping to pay for the wedding.
What, so she and Stewie are taking off for the south of France on your local hero's $200?
Plus, what do you got for the CDs and the DVDs? And he's not my local hero, Jonesy. He's a victim of crime.
Mount Thomas Police Sergeant Stewart speaking.
Good-looking, decent local girl. I don't think Stewie would risk losing her for a few bucks.
Okay, we'll be down straight away. Thanks. Another burg.
Cut a piece out of the glass, slip the window latch.
In and out, clean and quick.
So what time did you notice this?
5 minutes ago when I called.
How long have you been away from your premises?
I was out at a party last night. Passed out there till this morning.
Yeah, well, what about your neighbours? Have you spoken to anyone? Anyone see or hear anything?
Look, all I've been doing is adding up what this mongrel's ripped off me.
Yeah, all right, sir. I'll photograph this and then we'll take a look inside.
Yeah, right. Is there a rear entrance?
A path runs around there to where they collect the bins.
Okay, I'll take a look. There's nothing out the back.
Look what we got here.
Lucky I wasn't home, eh? Lucky for the moron who did it, I mean. Paid an arm and a leg for that couch.
Have you got any idea what they got away with?
Oh, cash, over $100 and some DVDs. The thing is, he's flogged my stash, mate.
And you really want me to put that in the report?
It was good weed. I got it down in the city.
I'll see what I can do.
You're a footy player, Craig.
Yeah, it was.
2001 grand final winners for the Mudlarks. There's no way to Stewie.
All right, they're both footballers, both used to play for the same local team. That could mean something. I just don't know how you can look past the fact that Stewie's MO was used at both burgs.
Yeah, but Stewie's never slashed anything before. It just doesn't seem like the type to me. not angry enough.
We had plenty of time to get angry in prison. Jed's a local hero. It's pretty obvious Stewie's no fan of his.
Mr. Stone just dropped in to report some missing items of property that he'd overlooked.
Oh, you didn't have to bring that in here. You could have phoned us up.
Now, why didn't I think of that?
So we had some video games and CDs by the Bronx.
Thanks, Senior Sergeant.
Hey, Jonesy.
I put a call in this morning. Managed to grab us a couple of seats in the box for this weekend's game after all.
Really?
If you're free this Sunday, that is.
Oh, this Sunday. I can't.
Oh, you got other plans?
Yeah.
No. You should definitely go.
Are you sure?
Oh, absolutely. You know, we can do that thing another time.
All right, the Sunday after then. Great.
Excellent. So I'll give you a call a bit later and we'll organise times and everything.
Cool.
Catch you later. Senior Sergeant, guys.
Yeah.
Hey, boss, this second burg was at a Craig Watson's. He's another footy player, right?
Oh, yeah, I know, Craig. He was a pretty good defender for the Muddies in his day.
A piece of furniture was slashed. Same as at Jed's.
Anything taken?
Cash and DVDs.
Hey, this interview with Stewie Burgess, he claimed he never carried a knife.
Yeah, that's what he told us.
Wasn't his way of doing things, PJ?
Maybe not. He would have been released earlier, but he got done for making one in the prison workshop.
Entry via ground floor window, furniture slashed, small items taken. He has to be the number one suspect.
Yeah, all right, Rayner, you and Jones go and have another chat with him, but don't go off half-cocked.
Mr. Burgess.
I don't believe this.
We'd like to talk to you about the statement you made to us earlier today.
Why? What am I supposed to have done now?
We just have some more questions we need answered.
I've already answered all your bloody questions. Do you have any idea how many things have got to be done before you can get married?
Well, we'd also like to search your clothes, if you don't mind.
Well, what? Why?
We have reason to believe you might be in possession of...
Oh, do you want to search my DAX too while you're at it? This is garbage.
Come on, Stewie, that's enough.
You just won't let go, will you?
Come on, mate. I said that's enough.
Stewie, do you know a Craig Watson?
Not really. Another footballer or something, isn't he?
Yeah, that's right. He was burgled last night by someone using the same MO as that at Jed Stone's. Your MO.
Told you already. Dana was with me in the hotel the whole night.
Now, I've just spoken to Mrs. Thompson, the cleaner at the Steam Packet Hotel. Now, she said that there was leftover Chinese takeaway in your room this morning.
So what?
So you lied to us?
No, I forgot. Dana drove down and got it.
Constable Jones, when you searched Mr. Burgess, was he in possession of a knife?
We didn't find
I don't carry a weapon.
Stewie, you were caught making one in prison.
Yeah, that's prison. Young bloke's got to defend himself in there.
Dana O'Leary's here. She'd like to speak to Constable Rayner and Jones.
Oh, you're in for it now.
Once a thief, always a thief. That's what you guys think.
Do you have any information which might help our investigation, Miss O'Leary?
Your investigation is a joke.
We have reason to believe Mr. Burgess may be involved in a crime.
He's a decent young guy who has never been given a fair go.
We had good reason to interview him.
Now, tell her to get out of that uniform sometime and live in the real world.
All right, Miss O'Leary, you've had your say.
I want to make a statement to the effect that Stewie was in his room at the hotel all night last night.
You went out to buy takeaway food.
For about half an hour, and he was there when I got back, fast asleep. Suspicious cow.
Come through, Miss O'Leary. Senior Constable Parrish will deal with this.
Yes,
Come with me. Jones. Are the pair of you having trouble handling this investigation?
No, boss.
Jones? Are you Jones?
I'm not sure we've got enough evidence to hold him.
What are you talking about?
Well, we can't place him at the scene. There's no evidence of a knife, and Dana maintains that she only left him for half an hour.
What makes you think Dana's telling the truth?
You can't hold the man here while you try to figure that out. Let Mr. Burgess go now.
Where was his support then, Jonesy?
We haven't got enough evidence to hold him. I'm not sure you'd be going so hard for Stewie if you weren't trying to impress Jed Stone.
Well, maybe you'd be a whole lot more supportive if I was trying to help anyone but him.
Being an investigator is about keeping an open mind. It's not about jumping to conclusions.
No, I don't think I did that.
You're not being objective.
Neither are you. Look, PJ, Mr. Burgess failed to mention Dana leaving the room at sus.
Is that how you see it, Jones?
No, I'm not convinced he's involved in it.
Jed Stone's at the counter.
Oh, look, no, not now, Joe.
Ask him to wait.
All right. Keep Stewie Burgess in the picture. Don't write him off as a suspect just yet.
Well, what-
But be prepared to look at all the other possibilities.
Okay, what about Dana?
Well, you think that she did the Bergs now?
Yeah, she admits to leaving the hotel room at the same time Jed's place was done. Who knows Stewie's MO better than she does?
All right, check it out. Hey. What is going on between you two?
Nothing.
See? I told you I'd get us a place at the President's lunch.
You did?
Not only that, but I've also scored us a visit to the rooms. No luck tying it in with this weekend's game, unfortunately, but it's all totally cool for next Sunday.
Oh,
If you're free, that is.
yeah, next Sunday. I can't.
Next Sunday sounds fantastic. Should definitely go.
Okay, Jed. Sounds great.
Sweet. So I'll meet you here at about 10 on Sunday and we'll drive into the city for the game.
Cool.
Okay. We'll work out next Sunday later.
All right.
So, he's after you, is he?
Oh, he is not.
Just because you missed the boat?
It's interesting, isn't it?
What's that?
Well, he didn't seem particularly anxious to find out how the case was going, did he?
Meaning?
I don't know. Might do some checking, that's all. Starting with how long Dana was at the Chinese restaurant last
So
night.
that you can prove I'm gunning for Stewie.
No. So I can confirm or disprove her alibi.
Well, I'll come with you.
I can handle it.
Fine. Two can play at this game. Well, who's doing the catering for Stewie's wedding if you're not?
Steam packet? No, I don't match that quote.
So how many guests are they expecting?
Only about 20, but Dana wanted the work, so they don't get salmonella.
It's a pity they're in the bad books with Dana's folks, or they could have had the reception out of the family farm.
Apparently Dana's mum's really upset. She's got Stewie and she better have the big footy hero.
What do you mean? Jed Stone was Dana O'Leary's boyfriend.
Yeah, apparently things got pretty serious while Stewie was away in prison.
Well. I'll have a good chat with you, Chrissy.
Just wanted to let you know that Dana's alibi checks out at the Chinese restaurant.
Just wanted to let you know that Stewie Burgess now has a definite motive.
Can't you read the sign on the door? We're closed.
Didn't know you used to go out with Jed Stone?
He didn't go out with Jed Stone. Sure, would you mind putting some more music on?
I heard it got pretty serious.
A lapse in taste.
So how did Stewie react when he found out you'd been seeing someone new while he was away?
Oh, that's none of your business.
Gives him a pretty good motive for trashing Jed Stones. Is that why you failed to mention it before?
I'm marrying the man I love tomorrow. I'm not into talking about the past. What is it that you actually want here? An invitation to my wedding?
I think Stewie had a score to settle with Jed. And now you're trying to cover for him.
I think you should just leave.
This okay? The Bronx?
Something else would be better.
How many million copies of that CD would have been sold?
The Bronx? In Mount Thomas, not that many.
Look, Jed Stone's got nothing I want, all right? He treated Dana like dirt. She doesn't want a bar of him.
Yeah, some might say that's a pretty good reason for revenge.
Maybe it is, but I'm not going to risk another stretch over that mongrel. People like that always get what's coming to them in the end.
People like what?
Jed Stone ran around on Dana with every girl he came across. He lied to her, he used her, and expected her to lick it up just because he was some so-called legend.
So this is karma, you reckon?
When Dana finally came to her senses and gave him the boot, he never saw anyone turn around so quick. Started acting like he was the victim. How could she do this to him? He didn't deserve to be treated like that. The guy's got no idea at all.
Whatever Stewie says, there is bad blood between him and Jed.
He's marrying Dana tomorrow. I reckon he knows where he stands. And the way Stewie tells it, boss, Jed Stone was the one left feeling aggro when he and Dana stopped going out.
Yeah, right. Jed robbed his own place and slashed his own furniture because his girlfriend dumped him.
If the motive is revenge, what reason would Stewie have to rob Craig Watson?
Wait a minute. The Bergs were different.
How?
Whoever robbed Jed's left his trophies alone.
So?
Well, Craig's were thrown all around the room. But Jed's hadn't even been touched.
So it sounds like his place was robbed simply to divert suspicion.
No, it sounds like Jonesy's got something against Jed Stone.
Listen, both of you, put whatever's bothering you behind you. Is that clear? Now, I'd like to hear some more on this theory about Jed Stone.
Well, local hero one day, now he's back in Mount Thomas, can't even find a job.
Hey, you know he can't find a job.
I checked with the employment agency.
When?
I ran a background check when I was looking into Dana.
Thanks for letting me in.
You're all right, both of you. There is someone out there with a knife. Now, I'd be very happy if we could make some progress on this case. Now, what do we know?
Well, Jed Stone is living on the dole with a bung knee. Lost his girlfriend to an ex-con and he's bitter and twisted, so he has to be a suspect in all this.
I seem to recall there was some history between Jed Stone and Craig Watson. Could we be missing a connection between those two?
Up for a trial game with the Hawks. Biggest break in my life.
So an opportunity to move to the big time, eh?
And as if two players from the Muddies would get through.
What, you and Jed?
Playing on opposite sides in a practice match. He's rat cunning. All the sneaky niggles, elbows in the back. So I lose it. Get stuck into him. Coach takes me out of the game. Jed gets picked and I'm out.
Well, must have been hard to take.
And after the game, he comes up to me, wants to shake my hand. Thanks for making me look good, he says. Almost smashed him.
He's a gutsy player, though. At least that's what the boss reckons.
You ought to wake up to Jed Stone. I've been telling people for years he's 90% mouth.
Another beer, Chris.
Righto, Suze?
No, thanks. This is crap. Okay, what's going on then? I mean, we've had tougher cases than this and we haven't turned on each other.
No.
You've got it in for Jed Stone.
No, you're overlooking things you normally wouldn't because of your feelings for him.
There's nothing to overlook, Jonesy. He was a brilliant football player who was going to have a brilliant career and it got cut short.
He's all talk.
Well, I don't care. I'm a fan. I'm also a cop and I don't want to see any more bad things happen to him. That's it.
You like him?
Yeah, I like him. Like my brothers do.
Okay.
Hey. Are you jealous?
He's a suspect in a crime.
Thinks you.
And PJ and the boss. Susie, you don't know me anything.
You are
so-
jealous.
So?
So you're an idiot. Why did you say it was okay for me to go to that game with him if it wasn't?
I was being mature.
Idiot. I was looking forward to going out with you this weekend.
I'm still free on Sunday.
Pass up tickets to the Hawks. For you.
I'm really, really sorry, but if you don't come out here now, they're going to kill each other.
All right, hey, break it up! Break it up! Stop it! All right, you over there.
Nothing, it's nothing.
Big hero! What's so tough on the field, That's enough!
That's right, you support morons.
All right, so who started?
Oh no, finished it.
Go to hell, loser!
Leave it! Leave it.
Forget it, I'm all right. It's nothing. It's just a bit of a blue between old footy mates.
Stop it.
I'm sorry, I'm probably not going to look too flash for our date on Sunday.
Yeah, look, about Sunday, Jed.
You can't come.
Yeah, I'm sorry.
No, it's all right. I understand. I probably wouldn't want to go out with me looking like this either. I'm going to get going. I should probably get this looked at.
Hey, Jed. Sunday's fine. Look, how are you getting to the hospital?
Cab?
You won't get one now. Just hang on a second. I'll take you down. I'm so sorry. I couldn't help it. I felt terrible.
I think that's what he was counting on.
Hey.
Amber says she had a heart attack.
Marlene Mason, middle-aged woman who pretty much keeps to herself. Apparently she doesn't even own a stereo or a DVD player. None of the things they were after in the other two burgs.
So what's the MO?
It's pretty savage. I mean, same cuts in each case, but this time they didn't stop at the one chair. See the lounge?
So whoever's doing this wants to be known as X. Jed Stone, Craig Watson, Marlene Mason. Same MO at all three burgs.
And that is the MO of Stewie Burgess.
Now forget Stewie. Think of the mark the offender slashed in the furniture.
X factor.
Yeah, well, maybe there's something else. A hawk in flight? It's the same symbol as the club Jed Stone used to play for. Now Jed's angry enough, he feels like he's been cheated.
It could just as easily be Craig who did his own place then went after Jed. I mean, he thinks Jed kept him out of the big time. He's bitter enough.
Yeah, but Craig was alibied at the time of both burgs, remember?
At a party with his mates. Look, you saw them last night. They all hate Jed as much as he does.
Raina could have a point. Craig Watson is Marlene Mason's nephew.
Well, it's not a great motive for slashing a furniture, is it?
It's no worse than the ones you've been coming up with.
Would you say she's one of your favourite aunts?
Yeah, she's a beauty.
Have you ever had a problem with her? She giving you a hard time over something?
Are you saying I put her in hospital?
We're just trying to establish why somebody would want to do this to her, Craig.
Well, why aren't you talking to Jed Stone?
Jed, what connection could he have to your aunt?
Well, she was at the trial game when he fronted me. She called him a cheat and an animal in front of half the team.
And that's sufficient reason for him to vandalise her place and put her in hospital.
You think he isn't capable of this? The cool guy? Look, it's an act. It's the same as on the field. He'd kill anybody that got between him and the goal.
A lot of good players put their lives on the line for their team.
He never played for the team. He played for Jed Stone.
Who started the fight at the pub last night, Craig?
Look, a bit of a biff's one thing. He's something else.
Now, this party you claim you were at the night that Jed's place was burgled.
Well, you want names? I've got at least 30 of them.
Well, any number of people can vouch for Craig Watson being at that party, and he slept there till 10.
Marlene Mason works at the Mount Thomas Employment Agency, and one of her clients is Jed Stone.
How long's he been out of work?
Ever since he arrived back at Mount Thomas. Local hero? Now no one will hire him.
Marlene Mason. Do you know her?
Woman from the employment agency, right? Yeah, I see her every week.
Well, she's in hospital being operated on after she had a massive heart attack.
She confronted an armed intruder who was robbing and vandalising her house.
How can I help you?
Have you been for any job interviews lately?
No more than one or two. You go in, you fill out forms.
Treated you like a nobody, did she?
No. Just that there's bugger all work on at the moment, she reckons.
You weren't happy, were you? The trial match when she abused you in front of all your mates.
Mate, you give it out as much as I did, you've got to be prepared to take it.
All right. How did you go with those interviews?
I'm still unemployed, aren't I?
Meaning?
I guess some people didn't like me very much. Jealous because I got to go on to better things and they were still stuck here. I can understand it, you know, but... Well, now that I'm back, some of them are still keen to see me fail.
Because you played footy?
That's right. Never taken a mark in front of goal with the crowd cheering for you, have you, Constable?
Jed, would you accompany us back to your house and allow us to conduct a search?
For what?
Stolen property. An implement which may have been used to enter premises.
Don't you need a search warrant for that?
Yeah, this is a request. We're asking for your cooperation.
All right. But only because it's you asking. I want to clear the air on this.
No sign of the glass cutter or any of the property that was taken from Craig Watson's?
No.
Or any of the property that you believe Jed Stone falsely claimed was taken from his place?
There was nothing to find, boss.
PJ, Craig Watson wants a word.
Right.
Hey, it's along here.
You touched anything?
No way. I was out the back, taking out the garbage. Came out the front to clean the car. I saw it catch the lights just through there.
Hawthorne Social Club.
Mr. Stone, do you know where Craig Watson lives?
Not really. Down by the railway station somewhere?
Have you been in or near Craig Watson's house at any time?
No. What is this?
Have you ever seen this before?
Oh, you found it?
Do you have any idea where you might have lost it?
Not really, no. Why is it in that?
Jed, we need...
You can't be serious.
We're asking you to accompany us down to the station to answer a few questions.
No, you're accusing me of theft, you bastard.
And recklessly causing serious injury.
Stay here while I get my keys.
I'll be in the car.
Enjoying yourself?
Jed, is this your membership medallion?
Yes, it's my membership to the Hawthorne Football Social Club.
Your membership medallion found outside Craig Watson's house.
I lost it. Somebody must have found it.
Lost it when? Any ideas?
I don't know. I had it attached here in one of my belt loops.
When did you last have it for sure?
When I phoned up about getting us into the President's Lunch.
That was when?
Yesterday, Arvo.
What's your membership number?
4894.
So you know your number. Don't need to check.
Yes, but I did check.
Well, we found it at Craig's place.
He hates my guts.
Well, it's mutual, isn't it?
What are you suggesting, Mr. Stone?
Craig Watson must have planted it. To put the blame onto me, that's what he does.
Meaning?
He missed out. Had to watch me get selected. Look, he's a loser, right? But he's always reckoned it was my fault, okay?
Are you suggesting that he committed these burglaries?
I'm suggesting he found the medallion and he decided to make use of it. I didn't burgle anybody. Craig Watson must have planted it. Who else? I'd like a break if I could, Senior Sergeant.
I think Mr. Stone would appreciate a cup of tea. Interview suspended at 12:55.
Yesterday at Craig Watson's house, that pathway down the side of the house, you looked there.
Yeah? What about it?
Well, you seem to have a pretty decent look, and I find it odd that you didn't see the medallion.
I must have missed it. It happens.
Usually you're pretty thorough, that's all. I just think it's odd that you didn't see it.
You think I put it there?
No, that's not what I'm saying, but you didn't see the medallion and you haven't offered that information either before
So you
or
think
during...
that I planted the evidence to falsely convict Jed Stone?
No, that's not what I'm saying, Jonesy.
Right, now I'm lying to you about it. Yeah, I did it, Susie. I'm so crazy about you, I'd throw away my career. You want to know who the real liar is? How do you think your mate, Jed Stone, busted his knee? It wasn't at training. He was pissed at a pub and he fell down some steps.
What's going on?
Nothing.
Mr. Stone has given us permission to make a wider search of his premises once he's had his cuppa.
Any luck?
Nothing.
I haven't got around to fixing everything yet.
Would you, do you mind if we had a squeeze?
There's nothing under there. There's nothing under there. My God, my DVD player.
Glass cover.
Well, that's not mine.
Mr. Stone?
It's not mine. I didn't do this.
Mr. Stone? I must inform you that you're not obliged to say I'll do anything, as anything you say I'll do, mate. Put charge on him.
Why slash the furniture? What was that all about?
Well, he saw the sign of the hawk on his Hawthorne poster when he was doing over his own place and he just snapped.
Then he broke into Craig and Marlene's to do the Bergs, took the knife along just for protection, and couldn't help himself, just lost it.
So the sign of the hawk meant even more to him than he knew. Why did he use Stewie's ammo?
If we charge Stewie, all the better.
And why should a loser ex-con like Stewie Burgess get the girl that turned down a footy hero?
Very cunning. Mad as a cut snake, the way he used to play the game.
Yeah, no, this wasn't a game, though, was it? Huh?
We create heroes out of people, and sometimes we forget they are just people. Why don't you two go for a drive down to the hospital? Let Marlene Mason know we've caught the offender. Make her feel better.
Will do.
And we should probably let Stewie know he's off the hook as well.
Good idea.
Sorry about the way things turned out with Jed.
You wanted him to be guilty.
Yeah.
Turns out you were right.
Go over.
Get in. Oh, fair go. What have I done now? It's my wedding day.
Yeah, we'll give you a lift.
Maybe I'd rather walk.
Well, suit yourself. It's a fair hike to the park.
Can we use the siren?
Sure, why not?
Come and grab a bite to eat.
Yeah.
Good. I'll pick you up, eh?
So sorry. I'm really sorry. It's fine. Don't worry about it. It happens all the time. Hello. You ready for that table for two, are you?
Yeah.
Yeah, why not?
Good eye.
These are attached to all of Hawthorne's club medallions this year. Chrissy, after that fight last night, you didn't find a little Hawthorne club membership medallion?
Yeah, I gave it to Craig. It was his.
Craig planted it.
Well, how do we know that? He could have had his own. There's thousands of them.
Yeah, I don't think so, Jonesy.
Jed did the Berg. He confessed.
I know that, but...
And now what?
Did you know he planted it?
This is ridiculous.
Did you know he planted it and kept quiet during the interview with Jed because he wanted him convicted?
You said we had to trust each other for things to work between us.
Table's ready when you are.
Man, you really hate to lose, don't you?
Let's take the shot.
Well, can you tell me the score? Who's winning?
Carlton, but who cares? Take the shot.
So, is this putting you off?
Not at all.
I don't want to distract you. Lucky.
What's the state like tonight, Chrissy?
Oh, well, you're never going to find out, are you, the way you two keep dawdling? Kitchen closes in 20 minutes.
Yeah, well, what's keeping Joe and PJ?
Well, I don't know. Couples, you know, they lose track of time. There's a table for two if you want it.
Yeah, why not? I'll order some drinks.
So,
Why don't you just grab the bull by the horns and ask her out?
stay out of it, you. I was thinking of asking her out on the weekend, but...
She likes you. If you wanted to say yes, you've actually got to ask her.
Ask her what?
I'll get that table for two right now.
I just wanted to ask you a question.
Okay.
Sorry. Constable Evan Jones. Who? Okay, we're on our way. Got a cold burg on Sugden Road. A Jed Stone.
You kidding?
Well, I was supposed to know who that is.
Came home and it was like this.
Will you check what's been taken?
A couple of hundred in cash, some good CDs and DVD player.
This man was, without a doubt, one of the best players the Hawks ever had. Seriously. He's being modest. I went to all your games with my brothers. They're mad footballers. They don't play anymore, but sorry, crazed fan.
Ah, I've had a good run. Figured I'd come home, see what goes on. There's got to be more to life than footy, right?
Not according to my brothers.
Look, if you could get back to us with a list of all the items taken, especially the CD titles.
Sure. And, Susie, if you're that keen on Hawthorne, why don't you come along and see a game with me sometime? Shouldn't be any problem swindling a couple of freebies. I could show you around the rooms, meet a few players. President's lunch, bit of fun.
Are you kidding?
Can't make any promises about this weekend, but, well, I'll see what I can do, eh?
Well, any time is fine with me. They called him the Outlaw, didn't they, boss, when he played for the Muddies?
That's right. What are you on about?
Jed Stone.
Yeah, I went to every game he played for the Hawks.
He played on the wing for the Mudlarks before the Hawks picked him up.
And then he was centre-half forward for a couple of seasons.
Broke every rule in the book, but he could kick and mark like he was born to it. I didn't know he was back in town.
So how did he do his knee?
Tackle he made training.
I mean, that's a bit of an anticlimax.
I bet he wishes he went out during a big game.
They say he's as much of a mongrel at practice as he was out on the paddock.
Yeah, I can believe that.
It's a tragedy, boss. I mean, he had to have medial cartilage removed. They found osteo in the knee joint. This Berg's the last thing he needs.
There's not all that much property taken. Furniture slashing is a bit of a worry. Entry via a ground floor window using a glass cutter. Does that remind you of anybody?
Stuart Burgess, released 2 weeks ago, did 9 months in Barwon for burglary and theft.